Chicken, Chooks in Space by Collin and Kitchin. Okay. Oh, there's also a CD here. Okay. Ready? On a warm summer's day, out beyond Humpty Doo, Funky Chicken was dreaming of things he could do. Meet Funky Chicken and Bob and Sue's egg from Humpty Doo, and he is dreaming. He woke with a start and a brilliant thought of becoming the first ever Chook astronaut. Why not? Why not? I could discover planet Chook. I could do that. I have a dream. A spectacular voyage he'd make, just in case he had any family living in space. Maybe he'd fly around the planets and have a good look to seek out an extraterrestrial Chook. What an adventure! What an adventure! Okay. The first thing to do was to warn Bob and Sue of this wonderful trip he was planning to do. Sue was astonished. But this is absurd. I don't know what gets in the head of that bird. Why would that Chook want to fly out in space? He's part of the family, part of this place. Chook was determined, and Bob, well, he knew Funky Chook's wacky dream might even come true. Sue and Bob are very supportive. Very, very supportive. Well, his dream might come true. Let's find out. Sure enough, by next morning, the Chook and his friends were building a rocket from old odds and ends. A fuselage made out of wrought iron seats, a pilot's chair crafted from antique car seats, a porthole created from scrap in the shed, funky glass helmet to cover his head. All of the junk that was lying around was destined for sure to end up space-bound. Guys, look at Mr. Chook, so dedicated. Now he's ready for his venture, and every one of his friends is helping him, as you can see. A month and 2 days was all that it took to finish that spaceship designed for a Chook. And on a clear dawn in the middle of May, the rocket took off and Chook was away. Ta-ta-da! 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 So long, everybody. So long, so long. See you from the other side. See you. And FC Astronaut Chook is going on an adventure. Month of May. The first stop on the way was a planet called Jude. The people who lived there were really quite rude. The Chook asked politely, did you ever see a creature as splendid and brilliant as me? The leader, who had a big wart on his head, had a very rude answer, and here's what he said. We have no time for chickens who think they're unique. Get away from our planet, you feathery freak. That's very rude. So the chicken took off with a hiss and a roar. He flew that ship faster than ever before. He was in such a hurry to find this next place that something fell off, drifted out into space, guys. I think that was a satellite or something, but it just fell off. Okay. Never mind. The Chook rumbled onto the far land of Fink, a planet that oozed an unbearable stink. He landed the ship with a bit of a bump, and sniffed at the air which smelled like a dump. Ew! The place smelled of things you would not want to eat, like stink bugs and fungus and cheese-flavored feet. The stench was so vile to the nose of a Chook, he decided to leave without taking a look. Okay, this planet is not for me. So the chicken took off with a hiss and a roar. He flew that ship faster than ever before. He was in such a rush to escape from that place that something fell off, drifting out into space. Guys, oh no! That was his label. Can you see, guys? That was his label his friends made. I'm sorry if it's too out of focus. See, it was his label for Chook. Wow, it fell out, drifting out into space. The Chook rattled on to a planet called Grudge, where everyone's bottoms were covered in dots. He met with their bum-spotted leader and king, a strange-looking creature with hair like old string. And Funky inquired, "Did you ever see elegant creatures who look just like me?" The king said, "No creatures like you lives on Grudge. They couldn't live here. Their bums have no dots." They have a very peculiar bum, guys. It has dots. So the chicken took off with a hiss and a roar. And again, he flew that ship faster than ever before. He was in such a hurry to find the next place that something fell off, drifting out into space. Oh no! That were his strings, guys, his strings. It looks like bungee cords, but it's strings. He flew the full length of the whole Milky Way. He flew for a year, 7 months, and 1 day. He nearly lost hope of finding a cousin, an uncle, a sister, a brother. He's very tired, guys. He's very tired. He's traveling everywhere, and his ship is falling apart. His very last stop was a planet called Wind, where he had morning tea with the beautiful queen. She spoke of a place where the feathered folk flew, where animals flourished and the sky was deep blue. That's it! That's my stop! That's my stop! To the chicken's delight and excitement that day, she pointed her finger to show him the way. Guys, finally! 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 Thank you, Two-Eyed Queen, finally! So our chicken took off with a hiss and a roar. He flew that ship faster than ever before. At a speed that no living creature had been, he powered through space in his funky machine. The Chook hurled it on in a mad feather dash. Great chunks of rocket flew off with a crash, and when he touched down with a bit of a clang, the ship fell apart with a very loud bang. Oh no, guys, it's dust. It's dust everywhere. This thing is landed somewhere. Our hero emerged from the wreck and hopped out, with animals everywhere running about, and he knew he was home out there beyond Humpty Doo, back on the farm with his friends Bob and Sue. There's no place like home. The Chook was so happy he'd landed on Earth and hugged his old farm friends for all he was worth. It was then that he knew that there was no need to roam. His family and friends were all right here at home. All feathery friends right here at home. Oh, what a beautiful beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story, guys. What a beautiful story. Funky Chicken, Chooks in Space by Chris Collins and Megan Kitchin.